Welcome to Ella Reads Novels. Hope you enjoy the story. After getting drunk, I called Chupma in a crazy fit. Husband, give me a hug. Husband, kiss kiss. The result? His phone, the best actor's phone, rang loudly during an interview. That night, the hot search exploded with news best actor's secret love call shot straight to number one. Later, the best actor went crazy, cornered me, and asked, "Why don't you call me husband anymore? Help, I wanted to just sink through the floor." My best friend, heartbroken, invited me out drinking. She didn't get drunk, but I did. When I sobered up, the hot search blew up again. As my friend sent me the hot search headline, I had just woken up and opened it, a live interview with John Timpani. In the video, he wore a crisp white suit, his short hair neatly styled, his deep black eyes, high nose, and thin lips complemented his tall stature, dressed fashionably, with a faint smile playing on his lips and a few strands of hair slightly tousled on his forehead. He perfectly fit the image of a male led in a romance novel, unimaginably handsome. I watched John Timpani's video and swallowed hard. That brat, one face for the camera, another behind the scenes. During the live interview, MC asked him to call the person he loved the most. Just then, his phone rang. The cameraman zoomed in closely on his screen, captioned "Dear Ancestor." The scene exploded. And MC was restless too. The best actor showed no expression, even if Mount had collapsed before him, only slight embarrassment and tension. Before John Timpani could say a word, the voice on the other end came through the mic to the entire hall. "Husband, his kiss. Husband, give me a hug." The crowd went wild. The audience below the stage buzzed with chatter. Even the mic, usually in full control, couldn't help but clench his teeth as a suspicious blush colored John Timpani's beautiful face alongside the unexpectedly gentle voice, "Honey, I'm filming right now." At midnight, the news of the best actor's secret love call soared to the top of the hot search. Everyone was searching for the dear ancestor of the best actor. The comment section was on fire. "Can anyone tell me who dear ancestor on the best actor's phone is?" "Ho hoa, just from one live read, my idol reveals a secret love call. Right now, I'm crying my heart out in the bathroom. This definitely can't be real, surely just a rumor. This is over. Please tell me it's not true. I refuse to believe it. It must be a program mistake. Our best actor is so cold. How could he ever be so gentle? I'm jealous, so jealous. What drives me insane is that the real feeling of this icy heart isn't loud sobbing, but silence and speechlessness." As I read the increasingly chaotic comments, only then did it hit me. I was the one who caught John Timpani. That's why when I was drunkenly fuzzy, I not only caught him but called him husband live on air. More importantly, I heard the affection in John Timpani's voice. I shook my head hard. This has to be a hallucination. John Timpani and I have grown up together since childhood sweethearts and fierce rivals. After graduation, we both entered the entertainment industry. Nearly everyone in the circle knows we don't get along. If people found out I was the one who caught him, they'd be stunned. Thankfully, my manager got me onto a reality show that starts filming tomorrow, so I can lay low for a while. Before filming, I blocked John Timpani on chat. Don't ask, it was a fake call. The reality show's cast list was completely secret before filming. Plus, to hype the audience's anticipation, the show streamed live, adding a mysterious vibe. This made a lot of noisy fans excited. On the day of filming, millions of people had already gone online waiting. When I saw John Timpani on set, my whole body felt uneasy. The smile on his lips was stiff. Can someone explain why he's here? But I quickly calmed down. It's a live show, so surely he won't go after me in front of millions of viewers, right? When John Timpani saw me, his tightly pressed lips curved into a nonchalant smile, but it vanished just as fast. As the audience spotted John Timpani, the place exploded. Such an unexpected surprise. Help! I never imagined my best actor would join a farming reality show. Aha, I'm willing to call the show divine. When the camera switched to me, the already overheated audience made an even bigger fuss. Ting Lam Kai appeared too. Oh hi, she won't be fighting with my best actor on the show, right? I was increasingly eager to see what the produce team had in store next. Bringing rivals to the same show, aren't they afraid of chaos breaking out? If these two don't stir up trouble, this show owes us big time. Interact, please. Thanks for joining the farming show. Other guests included the rising actress Magnu, Wei Shen, and singer Tran Hao. Except for me, everyone was famous. Just looking at the lineup showed the show's investment. Previously, Joan Tiabani and Magnu co-starred in a costume drama, attracting many loyal fans. Whenever Joan Tiabani and Magnu appeared together, their fans were restless. Ah, the male and female gods finally share a frame in real life. I strongly suspected the husband who called the best actor was actually our goddess. Love was mutual. Well, I'm all in as shipper. The farming show was filmed in a rural, quiet area. Since room assignments began, the production stirred things up probably to hype John Tiabani's secret love call. The director even staged a similar scene. Guests must call someone, and whoever gets their call answered fastest chooses their room first. Seriously, is this a farming show or a prank show? The most anticipated guests for calls were Magnu and John Tiabani. Magnu was the first to call. As the audience speculated, John Tiabani's reply came through. This move tacitly confirmed that it was Magnu who called John Tiabani in that interview. Netizens exploded. No way. Is it really Magnu? So sweet. Now I seriously suspected the best actor came to the farming show because of Magnu. Love was sweetly mutual. In other words, the best actor's secret love call wife is Magnu. With so much news, I needed a moment to breathe, though I'd been upset about the secret love call. Knowing the recipient was Magnu made me feel okay. Meanwhile, Magnu's actions boosted her Weibo fandom by over 100,000. Major blogs clamored to post due to the hype. Best actor's secret love wife revealed to be Magnu, topping hot search. On set, John Tiabani furrowed his brow, staring at his wildly flashing screen. A second later, he decisively declined the call. The smile on Magnu's face froze instantly for a few seconds. The atmosphere became extremely awkward. Fans stunned after snacking on their dog food stopped dead in their tracks. Was the best actor trying to pick a fight? Wait, did I see that right? Could it be that our government is blocking the real secret love wife of the best actor? It's not her. Maybe he wanted to surprise our goddess Magnu by calling her, just as confusion peaked. The director announced Magnu's call failed. The next to call was John Tiabani himself. In full view of the audience, he gripped his phone tightly and, whether intentionally or not, kept his gaze fixed on me for a long moment. Then he said coldly, "The person I love the most blocked me." Whispers erupted. Magnu's face soured badly. Off camera, she bit her lip and forced a smile. Comments, "What's going on? So it's a slap in Magnu's face?" Magnu's fans lost it. Our best actor hates looks like you carrying our goddess home. The last call was mine. After hesitation, I decided to call John Tiabani's father. The show didn't require calling loved ones, so I could have called a neighbor. Fortunately, Uncle John never disappointed me. I hadn't called long before he picked up. I quickly hung up. The show only cared if it was answered, not that we talk. I'm very clear about the rules. In the end, I talked this round. When I called, John Tiabani was still staring at his phone. When the other end answered, his face darkened as he looked at me. I knew right away. That brow was definitely unhappy at one. I wasn't backing down either and squinted. Netizens witnessing this scene agreed they were a worthy pair of lifelong rivals in the industry. Who, especially who, rolled their eyes. Why was I too lucky? Could you feel the jealousy flashing in the best actor's eyes? Wake up, best actor. You can be mad at the skies and earth, but never at Lamk. I chose the fanciest room, the only one with air conditioning. Magnu and John Tiabani were assigned the worst rooms. Magnu looked dissatisfied. "JK, it's so hot in summer. I might break out. Can you swap rooms with me?" Without hesitation, I said, "I have an air conditioning allergy. I'll die without it." Magnu was speechless. After hearing me, a smirk appeared in John Tiabani's eyes. Netizens watching laughed. "Air conditioning allergy. Lamk will have me laughing to death one day." Below, Magnu fans went on the attack. "What's wrong? Protecting Lamk so early? She's living well, haha." Not a clue about humility. When John Tiabani came to find me, I had just finished showering and was lying on the bed enjoying the cool air. Was he here to confront me? I instinctively wanted to close the door. But he stopped it with one hand, stretched out a long leg, and entered my room wet. I took a deep breath, trying to stay sober. "What are you doing here?" John Tiabani lazily leaned against the door, as wandering to the AC. "Can't you just sit under the AC breeze?" I looked at him unconsciously. Maybe because of the heat, he only wore simple clothes. Muscular curves peeked through the thin fabric. Looking down, his long legs seemed endless. I couldn't help swallowing. Sob, sob, sob. Suddenly I wanted to swing on those muscles so badly. John Tiabani caught my gaze and, whether on purpose or not, lifted his shirt to reveal a strong waist and muscular curves. In 1 second, I came up with 144 ways to swing on his muscles. 10 minutes later, he showed no sign of leaving. I couldn't hold back and said, "I want to sleep. Shouldn't you go now?" Just a normal statement, but somehow it made him angry. His face darkened as he looked at me. A second later, he rested his hand on the door. "Voice low, who did you call today?" I panicked and turned away. I couldn't say it was his father. Knowing this brat's grudge against me, he would definitely report me. I hastily made up an excuse: an ex-boyfriend. John Tiaboni's expression darkened. He spat out coldly, calling me husband, but still daring to look for your ex-boyfriend. My head surely got tricked. That's why I said ex-boyfriend. I wanted to say it was my best friend. His expression worsened. "Before coming here, I asked your best friend. She said she's on a trip and won't answer your calls." Silence. Silence means everything. Tonight, at this moment, I wanted to press my hand over my heart and ask, why are other people's best friends trustworthy but mine only know how to eat and travel? Mom, I want to cry. Exposed, I no longer cared. Oh, right. Yes, I called my ex. "So why are you on this show?" "I just wanted to stir trouble with you." John Tiabani was so mad he reddened, his chest heaving from anger. He was close to me. The smell of his shower gel instantly enveloped me. 1 second later, he bit my lip hard. I angrily grit my teeth. "John Tiabani, are you effing crazy?" His hoarse voice, "Why don't you call me husband anymore?" I choked. Do his fans know this side of him? Our co-best actor never said a word. The show's farming task was to catch pigeons. The place we stayed had a huge pigeon farm, around a few hundred. Today we had to catch 30 pigeons for the homeowner to sell. Maybe Matt knew, out of spite for me not swapping rooms with her, loudly said after seeing my swollen lips, "Wow, Lamchi. Why do you look like someone kissed you swollen? Haha." Did she have to emphasize kiss swollen so much? But whatever. Me, I'd go crazy often. I smiled and daydreamed, ran out to the pig pen to kiss the pigs. The next day looked like this. Matt knew John Tiabani what? Comments laughed. Why didn't I know Lamke is so funny? Sleepwalking to the pig pen to kiss pigs, then lips swollen from kissing, laughing myself rich. Seeing Magno and John Tiabani's uneasy expressions, I was in a great mood and did the task with more energy. Soon we caught several pigeons. While perfectly finishing my pigeon catching task, a mischievous pigeon flew out. I chased it, barely catching up. My hand was faster than my eyes and grabbed it. Well done. No pigeon caught, only a bird caught. I looked up at John Tiabani. He looked at me darkly and said, "Moody, what are you catching?" At the same time, comments exploded. No way. Did I see that right? Help. Where did Lamke's hand go? Hoo. Our best actor's purity is destroyed. At this moment, I wanted to merge inside Lamkai. Sob, sob, sob. I want to feel it. Typical Lamkai. I remembered on a previous show, she had to endure the best actor spilling tea on her. This time, it's hotter. I knew wherever Lamkai and the best actor are. Laughter follows. Haha, I bet our best actor never dreamed he'd become a laughingstock. I unconsciously loosened my tense grip and stammered. Misunderstanding. Such a small nighttime musical clip was cut out by netizens to post online. In less than an hour, hot search exploded everywhere. Everyone knew I caught the best actor's pigeon. Netizens lost control even more. Even Magnosa and John Tiabani's fan accounts didn't fight back but named me and John Tiabani the all-or-nothing stock. Just this once made me famous. Within an hour, my Weibo followers skyrocketed by hundreds of thousands. Netizens said, "Lemke, you've got the secret to getting hot." My friend who was traveling suddenly messaged me, "How are you feeling?" I replied immediately, "Just some millet and soybeans. This head can't win." "My friend, now you can still retract." I quickly got her meaning because her show was the current hot search #1. My best friend, who I know, is like me, people in my circle, and we get along very well. Everyone knows that. Also, she wasn't really traveling but joining an adventure program. So the previous message of mine instantly went live. The comment section blew up even more. I purposely asked, "Does this mean the saying big tree?" No fruit is true. Destroy the friend or toss her. For burying your dad like this. Who wants him? I watched crazy fans spamming me. My inbox hit 99. Thoughts of suicide crossed my mind. Opening every message, all asked if that line was real. I fainted. For the first time, I didn't want to be famous like this. Early the next morning, I saw John Tiabani's dark circles, exactly like mine. I awkwardly smiled. Looks like you couldn't sleep either last night. He smiled outwardly but inwardly cold. Too blessed for you, I said. Compared to John Tiabani and me being exhausted, the director was full of energy starting day 2. Makes sense. The show was so hot now. His voice even got more silky. On the second filming day, guests fight on. My household felt like vomiting dinner after hearing the news. Netizens weren't any calmer. Your show is popular. No matter how sulky you are, I won't blame you. Filming such a top-notch reality show, I'll let your oily antics slide, thankfully. The task wasn't to catch pigeons, birds, or ducks. Otherwise, I'd collapse. But when Goldie saw me smile, his own face stiffened. Now this is a real farming show, right? Well done. The production team wins. I lugged a hoe heavier than me under the scorching sun. Panting, Goldie had a song stuck in his head: green vegetables and yellow soil, casually singing a line. The worse the singing, the worse the vibes. Seeing this, Magno thought she had a chance to shine. She sweetly smiled at me, comforting. "TK, it's actually not that tiring. Don't make it so miserable." I got it. She wanted to play the pure lotus role, right? Trying to bring me down to trample on me. Helping others achieve their wishes is a trait of good Chinese people. I immediately played along. Right. You're so beautiful and kind. Can you do my part too? Magnu didn't expect my attitude. Her smile stiffened. After a while, she was so annoyed she was speechless. Seeing this made me want to explode. Lamke, you're on a reality show without shame? No sense of embarrassment? My pigeon catching was oddly appealing to fans. They defended me. Do you use your brain scrolling through the web? No matter how direct, you can't be that gross just opening your mouth. Hey, Lamke, I was just speaking my thoughts online. From today, I'm a fan of her. On set, after receiving McNeil's murderous glance and failing to act pure lotus, I couldn't help but get goosebumps. I flicked my hand, and the hoe jabbed straight forward. Right into John Tiabani's spot, right in the middle. A tragic scene. I couldn't help but imagine something. Too shameless. Online viewers lost control, laughing like crazy. Lamke is the smartest in the industry. Haha. The best actor looked really wrong. I was eating snail noodles and spat it all out laughing at this part. My grandma said, "Why is the kid suddenly laughing and spitting food while eating? Is she stupid?" Finally, I stopped laughing with difficulty. Reading your comments, I couldn't help but laugh again. Karma, I secretly watched the live thread at work. It's so tough already. Laughing once made my boss stop me 200 yuan. Today I learned what mixed feelings mean. The two I'm going long phoenix sorrow. Is that you too? The comment section burst into laughter. I wanted to wash my face with tears. Chutiabani took a deep breath. After calming down, he pulled out his national flagpole. My tongue got faster than my brain. Hope you're still okay. Chutiabani's settled mood became unstable. Together with the glaring sun, he fainted. Everyone panicked immediately. What kind of crappy show is this? Are they quitting? Due to sudden incidents, the farming show had to halt filming. Viewers were worried. The production team happily celebrated somewhere I didn't notice. My Weibo followers grew again. In the hospital room, I looked anxiously at John Tiabani lying silently. His long lashes, thin, beautiful lips, high straight nose. Sleeping. He looked like a god fallen to earth. So cold, no one dared underestimate him. I reached for dry lips with milk I bought downstairs. A long inner conflict about what to do. Just then, a nurse pushed the door open. Startled, I tightened my grip on the milk bottle and spilled it everywhere. Coincidentally, all over John Tiabani's pants. He peacefully asleep, suddenly opened his eyes wide. Seeing this, he couldn't help but give me a thumbs up. Lamke, you're a real bulldozer. Lying straight up. Sob. Looks like he's fine, even talking now. Dear Cam family. Who can find me a hole to crawl into? No hole? A dog blanket will do. The nurse, where am I? Who am I? I can't see anything. Oh dear, headache, my brain flips. Good one. Before I could react, Jumpto Bonnie pulled me back with one tug. I was under him. His deep black eyes were overflowing with emotion. Hot breath brushed my face. My heart pounded wildly and erratically. My brain went offline from tension. Want me to wipe you? Jumpto Bonnie stiffened before he could say anything. I pushed him back and grabbed the tissue to wipe. Before I could wipe, the door opened again. My favorite troublemaker immediately widened her eyes. She shut the door behind her. While closing, she said, "Continue. You two continue, keep going." You to continue, but I felt Jumpto Bonnie was different from me. Otherwise, why had nothing good happened since we met? So I fled in the night. I bought tickets to a concert by Star Trembok. I swear, it wasn't because he's my idol that I went. I wanted to distance myself from Jumpto Bonnie. Sob, sob, sob. The idol on stage was so handsome. But why did I suddenly recall Jumpto Bonnie's calm face in the hospital bed? Sob, sob, sob. Seems like he's even more handsome in showbiz. Jumpto Bonnie was the most handsome I'd ever seen. Standing with other top stars, he still stood out. Back then, I often lost myself in his beauty. Thinking about those captivating moments made my concert mood vanish. I felt a bit annoyed for some reason. I got up to leave. Halfway through, Trimbop mentioned the girl. Not listening to music anymore, switched the camera to her. I froze, turned, and ran even faster. Was I afraid of missing the ticket? Damn this, what the hell was happening? But no matter how fast I ran, the cameraman zoomed live straight on me. Before long, the hot search exploded. Netizens glanced and instantly recognized me. The comment section went wild. At first, I thought it was some pretty girl. Turns out it's Lan K, so I'm reassured. What do you mean reassured by me? Sob, sob, sob. I'm not convinced. You can't run from him. Even if you grew wings, you couldn't escape. First time I heard this phrase used like that. Recently, I've been so unlucky. Unlucky from the concert back home. How can watching a concert suddenly get caught like this? So annoyed. When I got home, Jumpto Bonnie stood at my door. Chill hovered around him like ice. His already cold eyes were even colder. Yeah, this is the legendary handsome Kobai image. 1 second later, I was pulled into his arms. Through a thin layer of fabric, I felt his hot body temperature. I shivered uncontrollably. He turned and pressed me against the wall. Always cool concert good? Good. So why am I home early? But I'm tight-lipped. No words needed to know Jumpto Bonnie's heat. I wasn't giving in. Is it good or not? Handsome singer and good music too. Jumpto Bonnie was even unlucky. Turns out, the caller before filming was him calling me by accident. For the first time, I was speechless. And the kiss, it was the same person. Seems like thinking of something. Jumpto Bonnie suddenly got upset. I threatened, "Sis Lanche, I liked you since childhood." But you like someone else. My brain short-circuited. Jumpto Bonnie said, "You like me?" How could I? I instinctively denied. Obviously, up to now, I liked him just to get his attention. He sings, "I have to dance." He said, "They dan hoa." I'll praise the boss for you. Everyone in our circle thought we were rivals. So how could he like me? As I was confused, the door next door opened without me noticing. "Husband, did you get the shot?" Got it, relax. Our kid's confession tomorrow will surely top hot search." Ha ha ha, my son has grown up first time I see him make a move. Then I saw Uncle and Aunt John squatting outside taking sneaky photos. I thought not good. About to tell them to delete, and John smiled and said, "Since KK is out, I accidentally sent it already." Not this line is what I always say. Sob, sob, sob. How could they use my lines? I bit my lip. And John deleted. A second later, she threw her phone down. To be precise, she threw it and then stomped on it a few times in disdain. Then turned and smiled at me. "Oh dear, phones are so fragile nowadays. One throw and broken. Not normal. Really unreasonable. Where's my gentle, kind, lovely Aunt John gone? Husband, buy a new phone from the magazine for me. $10,000 one." Uncle John adored Aunt John and bought a 2001. "I want you to give me double." Me awesome. Jumpto Bonnie glanced at his parents, who silently left. He said no need to believe my news. Spend it all for me. Couldn't deny, Jumpto Bonnie's tone was charming. I seemed to see piles of money revolving before me. They kept whispering, "Come spend me, come spend me." This feeling was too surreal and blissful. But now wasn't the time to bask, it was time to run. Bonnie stepped closer, closer. Step by step, as if treading on my heart. Lan Kay, be my girlfriend? He was definitely tempting me. Knowing I couldn't resist the handsome guy, I just stood there. Bonnie's voice knocked on my heart. Seeing me let down my guard, he quietly edged closer. Warm breath on my face, his husky voice full of charm. Lan Kay, I don't believe you don't feel anything for me. His teeth were like stones stirring my heart. He was right. I did like him, but why admit it? I was about to deny when my door suddenly opened. My mom poked her head out smiling. Lan Kay, the whole high school liked you secretly, right? The love letters you wrote for them are still stored in your room. Want Annie to get them for you? What? Is this my mother? Did I tell her I liked Bonnie? Why did she immediately betray me? Bonnie's cold face curled into a smile. It felt like the cold god above was dragged into my heart and jumped suddenly. A second later, his lips pressed on mine, his voice helpless yet affectionate. Lan Kay, I'm yours for life. At 6 in the morning before dawn, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Impatient, I opened it. My best friend bombarded me with messages. Bonnie confessed to you. Wow, have you agreed yet? Want to know what happens next? I couldn't sleep all night. You can't sleep either. I knew it. Bonnie likes you. Our ship just docked. Someone tell me. I'm choking. I stared at her endless texts, speechless. She's my best friend and trouble causer. She tricked me into sobering up like nothing happened. I clenched my teeth and opened hot search. It was a video. Joe filming. Bonnie confessing to me last night. One night passed. Video had over 5 million shares. The heat kept rising. What scared me wasn't this but Bonnie's Weibo. Only a few simple words. The secret love call was fake, but wanting to marry her is real. The comment section went nuts. So the one who called him husband before was me? Sob, sob, sob. Two lovers exchanging signals. Are we down here eating dog food madly? Show more da. I'll post a video of his wife catching pigeons for him. It almost blurred my eyes. I read comments with a sweet smile, then texted my best friend back. Together, kissed. Parents of both sides agreed. She immediately replied, already asleep? How do you feel? I hesitated. A second later, Bonnie texted me. My wife is waiting in line at the Civil Affairs Bureau. You're first. I smiled sweetly and took the household register out. In this long winding life robe, Bonnie stayed by my side year after year. Fortunately, it was him walking with me from then on. That night, photos of the best actor queuing at the Civil Affairs Bureau early morning flooded the internet. Comments dissected every word. Could it be he didn't start early morning but midnight? Shovel, why didn't he just bring the Civil Affairs Bureau home? Epaulette 1 year after marrying Bonnie. My best friend bought me tickets to Trimbach's concert. Said it was in memory of youth. We sat front row when Trimbach hit the last song. He suddenly wanted to draw a lucky audience to sing. Everyone raised hands yelling. I silently pressed my head down, praying not to get picked. A second later, the camera zoomed straight on me. Trimbach loudly said, the girl who ran away from my concert a year ago. We meet again. I speechless. Can someone tell me how that guy's memory is so good? Relentless coaxing, I went on stage. Inside, I worried myself sick. Imagined thousands of ways to die. Nothing surprising happened except someone eating vinegar. After dealing love letter with Trimbach, atmosphere peaked. My legs shook, remorseful to death for coming. If Bonnie knew, I bet he'd be bedridden for a week. Sob, sob, sob. Sad baby inside but can't speak. He teased me. Knowing your husband is here, don't be nervous like that. I don't understand why your husband chased you here. A second later, Bonnie suddenly came out from behind the stage, holding a fresh bouquet, dressed in suit. I like you most. Slowly walking to me. In the middle, John said, wife, here's a gift for our first anniversary. Do you like it? I like you. Him here, so sweet. Clearly terrifying. Trimbach, stop talking. Dog food, dog food. I'm full. Why do netizens watching my concert treat me like dog food? Nowadays, in Lemke's manager's room, Bonnie put down big bags on the table. Cousin, I came to thank you. The woman dubbed cousin glanced at Bonnie. This brat chasing after your girlfriend even wants to boss the whole family. Bonnie smiled. Who said your brother is yours? He's in her hands now. Cousin doubtfully approving their daw, she smiled gently and said, "Then it's settled. Trinbach wants to invite Len Kai to start in New M's path." I agreed. Bonnie's smile froze instantly. "Cousin, you know what you did wrong. Men's words are all lies. Can you be honest?" Bonnie begrudgingly took the last 500 yuan from his wallet. "This is my last black fund. Are you heartless?" A second later, Cousin didn't hesitate and took the money. Bonnie went. Epilogue 3. At Bonnie's college reunion, class president smiled, poured him a drink. Bonnie's mild wife strictly forbade me from drinking. Class president ended the conversation. The study committee reconciled instantly. "If no drinking, then smoke." Bonnie looked at the study committee like a fool. "Just by looking I can tell you don't have a wife, so who cares about your smoking?" Study committee ended. 10 minutes later, Bonnie pulled out his phone. Resentfully called, "Honey, I'm drunk." After hanging up, his classmates resumed cold looks. "My wife's coming to get me. I'm off. I already paid." He turned to the door, glanced back at the study committee smoking, then sent a voice message to wife. Everyone smokes. Clearly no wife. Study committee silence. Class president and study committee were done talking. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more great stories from Ella Reads Novels.